Hi, I'm Isha, and today's reading is going to be about the full moon in Capricorn happening the 21st July. Obviously, it will depend on where you are from. So, we're going to check how is the energy, what you can expect from it from a love perspective, especially knowing that my readings when it comes to love, it is for people who are not in contact and in separation. So as always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is a general reading, and if you would like to book a private one, I would put all of my links down below. I offer same hour to maximum next day delivery, but at the moment it's same hour to same day. So let's get straight into it and figure out what's the energy for your love life with the full moon in Capricorn. Okay. I hope you can see all of the cards because I am not able to actually have visual on whether or not you are able to see. But we have the soulmate cards, the girl with the snakes in reverse, self-indulgence, sunglasses, and the clock. So first, the main thing that is coming is this person that you had been dealing with, especially for those who had been with someone who were extremely ego-oriented, displaying signs of narcissistic tendencies, and even for those who had a previous extremely toxic and chaotic relationship with this person, I'm sensing that this full moon, and this is like a change that has been happening since the last full moon in Capricorn, which was the 21st June. I sense that they had became extremely aware of everything. They had opened up themselves to actually healing and more importantly to self-introspection. So they are no longer displaying this energy that they had before, this behavior that they had before. Because I sense that for a lot of you, it was extremely waiting on you. Some of you could have dealt or still dealing with PTSD due to this relationship that you had with them. So they had been forced to actually focus on themselves, to stop on, how to say this, stop on running around, or running away from the healing that comes after the breakup. Because I sense that for a lot of you, your person actually decided to act like nothing happened, like it was just another breakup, but they forgot that they actually fell in love with you. They forgot that the type of love that they had for you is much more deeper than any type of love that they had felt before. And I felt that for some of you, this person is actually you are their first love, but it was like extremely powerful. Like it was like, it just sounded logical to love you, okay, to them. Like it's just something like it's like a connection that is like much deeper than what the eyes can see and what we can feel, okay? So they had opened themselves to healing. They had stopped overindulging in running away from it, because there's so many people when they break up with someone, especially when they had loved that person, they just decides to completely blind themselves and overindulge, whether it is with addiction, bouncing back with other people quickly and such a thing, but this person decided that, okay, like they felt it, like they just felt it that it's not the right thing, like because it was like no matter how much they try to keep themselves busy day and night, no matter how much they do that, they just cannot shake off the thought of you. They cannot turn off their feelings for you. And I think that for a lot of you, they had been watching your social media, and this is an energy that has been ongoing lately. Like I feel like this past 2 months, this is a collective energy, because there's a lot of people that are awakening to figuring out that actually they just messed things up, you know. It's like people are no longer able to hide themselves, you know, especially in the name of love. They cannot hide themselves. If they actually love someone, they actually care for someone, they know that they have to grow up, they know that they have to mature to gain some type of mental stability, emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, and be committed to the person that they actually love. So this person is still keeping on watching your social media. This is like their way to protect you in some ways. Like they want to figure out what's up, you know. They want to figure out if you are safe, if you are having a good life, if you are not overindulging as well. Because I think that for some, there was like something that has to do with your social media. Like when the both of you work together, your social media might have been a problem. So they, yeah. And yeah, I sense that also for some of you, this person infantilized you. So they have like, no, I have to stick around even if I'm not around this person anymore. Then I have to stick around to make sure that they are okay, because I don't want them to fall, type of things, instead of just being present, you know, and letting you do your life and all. So yeah, this is this. And so they are really like into this healing, and I sense that for some of you, this person will need more time, okay, but you will have some type of movement around the full moon, okay. Always remember that we can feel the full moon 3 days before to 3 days after. That is why we, you know, like in magic, we say that you can do spells before and after to use this energy, okay. So this person still needs some type of time, because obviously there's a whole lot of things that they need to work on, because it has to do with their own childhood and so on. But I also sense that for quite a good percentage of you, they are going to be like, okay, so I understood that, I realized that, and I want them to be by my side while I'm working on this process. And but for now, I'm just going to focus on like controlling what was truly damaging the relationship. So now let's see how your person is currently feeling and how it's going to impact. So how it's going to evolve by the full moon. Okay. So we have magnetic connection, beware of codependency, different path in reverse, overthinking. Then we have reaching your goal and you are enough. So your person at the moment, and also until this full moon, which is going to be extremely soon, they still feel this strong connection with you. It's just like I said earlier, no matter how much they try to keep themselves busy, they are still thinking about you. Like everything reminds you of them. Well, everything remind them of you. And well, also same goes for you. You know, like they can be watching a movie and they're going to think like, oh, they would react that way, you know. Or they can listen to a song and remember so many moments that you both had. They can just like walking in the street and see something and be like, oh, they would like that, you know. So yeah, so they are feeling like extremely pulled towards you. They feel like they need to be around you. It's like their soul is literally like taking them closer to you, but they know that they have to actually wait in some ways, because if they like, they know that this is not the right timing yet. They know that if they want to come back to you, they need to have a proper offer. They cannot just come back and be like, yo, what's up? And no, like, no, they cannot do that. They know that they have to come with a strong offer, because the person that you are today is completely different from the person that you were. I sense that for some of you, Yeah, and I really say it's for some of you because it doesn't seem like it's the majority, but for some of you, after this relationship, you had actually recognized your worth, your value, and you are no longer settling for anything less. Like, yeah, definitely you want this person back, but you are not going to like let them enter your life just like that. You are going to let them know that you want to see long-term effort. You want to see how much they have changed, how much they are ready to commit to do right by you. And so you are not going to accept them right away. Like, you're not going to be like, oh, you send me a text, okay, like let's get back together. Like, no, absolutely not. You want clear proof. You want to see that things can be different. You want to have like a type of how can I say this? Yeah, a type of insurance that you are not going to go back to where you were from. Okay, so where this was, you level up from that place, so you do not want to go back to a place you had leveled up from. Okay, so they are aware of that, and they do understand that the both of you are actually on the same path, because throughout the relationship they thought that, oh, okay, so like they tend to always do that, they tend to always like this type of stuff, and me, I don't like when they do that. But they have figured out that the both of you are actually on the same path, because it seems that for some of you, the actions that you had made into this relationship were only based on them, in the way of like you were someone who were reflecting the energy back to them, and then they didn't understood. They were like, yo, that's yourself, that's who you are, that's who you truly are. Well, you know yourself, you know that it is not who you truly are, but you are the type of person who can easily reflect back someone's energy at them, so backfiring their own energy. And if the person that you are with do not understand that, then that's meant to fail. Okay, so this is the thing. And then they are into this overthinking burden, and this is something that that has on that has been ongoing since the fallout. Okay, since the fallout, that has been ongoing. But the more the full moon is coming, the more it's actually getting stronger, the overthinking, because they feel like this strong need. Okay, this strong need to actually get things right. Okay, to do things right, to figure out how they can be that person to you, you know. So like, let's say like if you are like an heterosexual you are in a heterosexual relationship and you are a woman, so it would mean that they want to be that man to you, they want to be a man to you. Okay, they no longer want to be a boy, they no longer want to act childish, they want to be a secured, stable and reassuring man to you. Okay, so this is like the example I can give, because they know, they had realized that, because like, yeah, definitely for some of you, and we have this at the back of the deck, you know, like for some of you, your person had seen if the grass was greener outside, you know, elsewhere. But I do not, you know, like I don't sense that your person is the type of person who has options. Okay, but bear with me when I say this, because me, when I mean options, I mean in the way of like myself. If I go out, you can be sure that within 15 minutes there's at least 3 guys that had came talk to me, but I reject all of them. Okay, and me, this is what I consider as option. Like, I can just go out and pick whoever man that comes my way. Okay, but what I do not consider as options is someone who is going to fish for options. So that means that the person is actually like, let's say for example Snapchat. Okay, you have the quick ad, so the person is just like adding a whole lot of people with a female emoji, and so, you know, like the guy does that, and then they add back and they start to talk. Like, this is what I mean by fishing for options. To me, those type of people doesn't have options, they look for options, they are looking for an ego boost, while the person who truly have options is the one who just, as example, you just go out and you can pick up whoever match the most. Okay, so that is what true option is. So your person, they were actually fishing for options to figure out if they are like the shit in some way. Okay, they wanted an ego boost, and this you are aware of. So they definitely had talked to other people, okay? But I do sense that it's completely sexual, and it had left them feeling extremely stupid, okay? Like they felt stupid. They were like, what the heck had I done? Why would I do that? Now I understand better why my person felt like that with me, because I gave that energy. I understand better why they didn't feel secure with me, why they felt like nothing was clear between us. Because me, look at me, look what I'm doing. I'm fishing for attention. I'm not being true to myself, and I'm just acting like I can just replace that person like that. So it had made them realize your worth, because even when they tried to have a conversation with those people outside of the sexual stuff, it was shallow. Okay, it was extremely shallow. It didn't give them any type of pleasure. It didn't make them smile, feel happy, laugh behind their phone like you had been able to do. They didn't feel any connection, any sparks, and they were like, and they really, that made them realize that between you and them, it was more than physical. They loved you more than your physical attributes. They loved you more than the surface of it, the security of it, the attachment of it. They figure out that it's not attachment that they have for you, but actual love. So they do realize your worth. And I sense that for some of you, you're going to receive a message that's going to confirm that they actually do not feel like they deserve to be with you. Like they feel like you are way too ahead for them, okay? That you are not in their level. So what's going to be the next action? Okay. And yeah, we have a double, you are enough. Okay. So we have take a leap of faith, balance, a second, you are enough, and another soulmate card. So yeah, so your person is just basically looking for balance, okay? They just want to bring balance. They want to actually be able to sustain for you, okay? They want to sustain for you, to sustain for the relationship. They want to feel worthy of this connection. They want to feel worthy of you. And if you had been dealing with someone who is extremely stressed when it comes to career and finances, like you know that everything could have gone completely well into the relationship, but every time it has to do with finances and career, they were like so stressed, and it was the thing that stressed them the most. Well, this time your person is being stressful about it because they want to provide for you. Like, yeah, that's the thing. But they are going to take that leap of faith because they had recognized that you are enough, you are worth it. You are what they desired, what they had prayed for, but they couldn't maintain it. And they now understand that there might be like something much deeper than normal relationship, especially if your person is not like into spirituality and all these things. They recognize that maybe this love is like much more deeper than that. That is not just like, oh, okay, like you know, like for some of you, as I say, like it is the first, you are the first love of your person, and they recognize that it might be something much deeper than the first love. And they recognize that maybe what they saw online, especially like some of them felt like this type of film, like soulmate, twin flame, and all were like some foolish things. But this time, like they're like, maybe it's actually the case. Maybe it actually exists because I cannot explain how I'm feeling. So yeah, so you can expect to actually hear from them, and yeah, hear from them around that time. I've sensed that for some it's going to be before the full moon, so like 3 days before, and I do sense that for some of you it's going to be, yeah, by the next full moon. Yeah. So that was your reading. If it resonated, definitely do not hesitate to let me know, as I definitely love to hear if it does. So yeah, if you would like to have your own private reading, all my links down below. I send maximum next day. And so yeah, bye.